Hey guys, I want to welcome you to a brand new episode 005, and today we're going to talk about business automation. That's right, but this is an introduction topic, so we're not going to get too deep into it, but we're going to answer some basic questions like what is business automation, types of business automation, and why you need it for your business, okay? So stay tuned. What is business automation? Why do you need it for your business? What are the purposes of it? Like, you keep hearing people talk about business automation, but what is really business automation? Like I said, this is an introductory topic, so we're not going to dive too deep into it, but in plain English, business automation is helping you to make things more efficient. Now, there's lots of ways that you can make things more efficient, but in this particular case, let's just talk about the two primary ways that business automation can help you, and the two big buckets that business automation exists, just to make sure that everybody is on the same page. So the first bucket, essentially, is with robots. R-O-B-O-T-I-C-S, robotics, right? And then the second process, or the second way that you can do business automation, is with software. Now, this is obviously a broad topic. These are two huge buckets, but I just want to categorize it so you understand. Business automation is really the process of helping you to be more efficient so you can move things faster. But really what you're doing is you're utilizing some sort of either software to make this happen and or robotics, physical machines that can get things done faster than you can as a human being. And as those are sort of generally the two different buckets that exist in terms of types of automation. Okay, now in your particular case, as a small business owner, generally speaking, this one is ruled out, okay? So robotics is not necessarily the thing that we're talking about when we're talking about business automation. What we're primarily talking about is software. How can we use software to help you be more efficient? How can we use software to automate repeated tasks so that your staff members can actually do something else? Right? Like, there's no point in having somebody sit there and send out the same email over and over, trying to follow up on a call or a sales call or, notifying a customer, when you could have software do that stuff so your staff could focus on the things that they actually need to do more. When we get down to talking about why this is important in another video, I'm going to talk about the contractors and the skilled trade worker shortage. Check the links below. We'll put them there so it links over to that video. But software is the primary reason for primary automation, and it's also the primary reason for helping things to move faster. Okay, so now what we want to do is basically there's a couple of things that we want to do with software. Number one is we want to help to improve emails. Okay, email is a very tedious task, as we know. Probably you spend 60-70% of your morning hours just going through emails, just trying to catch up and make things happen. And so email automation is one of those things that you really, really want to do well, and software could do that very well. So here are some of the ways that software could help you with email as an example. So let's just say that you have a prospect, okay? And prospect, you're trying to, you sent out a proposal, okay? So this is your proposal. You sent it out to this prospect, and he's acknowledged, yes, I received your proposal, but the problem is that, he hasn't done any single thing with it, okay? He hasn't done anything with it. So instead of you, sitting here by your desk at your computer, this is you, on your computer, right? Trying to send another email to him, what you could do is use software, right? And you can essentially automate that process. So what you would do is set up the software to say, if you don't get a reply from John, right, in a day or two or whatever it is, then I would like you to send him another email. okay, and send him another email so that he could essentially, remind him, hey, remember you had that proposal, you said you're going to go ahead with it, just want to see where things are at, that kind of deal. So another way that software could help you to, just another example here of how software could help you to sort of automate your business is, let's just say that you have sort of a technician, okay? Let's say that you have a technician, and that technician is, or a contractor, and they're working on, let's say, a client's project for you, okay? So they're working on a client's project, and they're doing their job, no problem. And, let's just say that the project is finished now. So they finish. Now, the technician could have some sort of, like a smartphone or an app on their phone, right? And instead of having to call into the office and notify your admin person, let's just say that this is your admin, so this is your office here, and let's just say that this is your admin person in the office and her computer, instead of having to call her or him and notify him, what your technician or contractor could do is send in an update. So an update sent into the office, okay? And when that happens, let's just say the status in this here is completed, completed, right? So let's just say the status was completed. Then you could have a system in the background here, right? And that system essentially is looking for statuses that are completed, and then the system could automatically send out an email, right? Send out an email to the owner of the business. So this is the owner of this business here, right? So automatically send out an email. Hi, Peter, your job is being completed, work order, blah, blah, blah. And, here's a summary of what was performed, right? Automatically. Now, this, you might not necessarily want to do this, but the point is that you can do something like this. It depends on your business process, right? But these are just two separate examples of how automation software could help you to kind of manage things with the business. And that's what's very important about it, is that once you understand the power of business automation and you start thinking of software, there's multiple different cases like this that software could help you to repeat your admin person doing multiple emails and calls and whatever, repeat your salesperson having to send multiple emails or calls, all right? So again, this is just a high level topic. It just serves to give you some concepts and overview of like why automation is important, what are some of the things that it's solving, so that once we start diving deeper and we start getting into the rabbit hole, at least you'll be a little bit more, in alignment with what is it that we're trying to solve. All right. So hopefully this video has been helpful, and stay tuned for the next one. Keep watching. Thank you.